Hey, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all other placements. Welcome or welcome back to Sacred Light Tarot. We are going to be taking a look at the person on your mind. Yes, that person, the person that you just thought of right there. I'm going to take a look at the energy that is surrounding both of you and see how they feel about you, their potential next actions, and the potential outcome of this relationship. Do note that I say potential because everyone, including you, has free will, okay? All right, so I'm going to put these over here to the side for now, and we will take a look at them after the cards have a chance to speak. Okay. Check your moon, your rising, and your Venus if this does not resonate. We are not all living the same life. Not all of my Pisces are living the exact same life in the exact same place, dealing with the exact same person. All right. So this may not resonate with you. If you would like a more in depth personal reading with me, you can book one in the description box down below. All right. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into your person's feelings. Yes, that person, the person that you just thought of. All right. How do they feel about my Pisces? The Four of Pentacles. Okay. The Queen of Swords. And the Three of Pentacles. They want to hold on to the vision of you working together, collaborating. I do feel like this person wants another shot here at this relationship. Uh, very heavy earth energy here, right? You could be dealing with a Virgo. I know. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Could be any of those signs. But I really do feel like your person sees a future here and a collaboration with you. I'm sensing reconciliation if you two are not in a if you're not in a relationship at this point, or this is about solidifying or bringing back together, getting on the same page with someone that you are temporarily on a break with, or that you are living with, and you're just not seeing eye to eye. You're wanting to hold on to this, you're wanting to gain insight into how best to solidify whatever this is to be on the same page with this person. All right, potential next actions. The Four of Cups. Ooh, someone is satisfied. Judgment. Okay. All right. You may be letting go of some. Okay. All right. Yeah, I see it here. 10 of Cups. Okay. This is about letting go of the petty stuff. All right. Maybe there have been little nitpicky things that you two have been going through, and you're saying, yeah, I'm dissatisfied, but does it justify me um, not being on the same page whenever I know that this is my 10 of Cups? This has the ability, if we just let some of this stuff go, judgment can be about releasing. All right. I feel like that is what this is about. Judgment, scorpionic energy, the 10 of Cups here. Like if we can just get on the same page and we can let go of these little tiffs, these little disagreements here with the Four of Cups, these little unhappinesses, this feels like small, minute. It may not feel minute in the moment, but if you take a look back or you look at the bigger picture here with the Queen of Swords, that's like big picture thinking. And it's saying, and the grand scheme of things, do these little bitty disappointments really matter? No. Okay. Whenever it comes to ultimate wish fulfillment, the 10 of Cups, probably not. Okay. I feel like somebody does have a bit of a blockage here. Somebody may be a little bit steadfast and kind of closed off and saying, but this is the way that I want things to be. All right. Like unwilling to budge. I feel like you're trying to get your point across here. Look, if we can just get on the same page about this, then we can let things. Don't sweat the petty stuff and don't pet the sweaty stuff. Kind of energy here. I'm just saying what comes to mind, guys. All right. Brutal honesty here. What is the potential outcome? And again, I say potential because Pisces, you have free will, as does this person. Okay. Uh, Potential outcome, the Six of Pentacles. Look, you reevaluate equal distribution, time, effort, and energy. Pentacles are about time, effort, energy, investment of any kind, okay, including monetary. But yeah, it's about evening things out. It's about I give to you, you give to me. It's an equal exchange, an equal give and take. Um, what else? What else? What else? The Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So I'm getting maybe, maybe your person, yeah, the devil. Okay. Mhm. Are you dealing with somebody who has commitment issues? Because I'm kind of getting that just a little bit. I feel like your person is very, very attached to their independence. That is not necessarily a bad thing. This does not have to be a significant partner. This does not have to be a person that you are in an active, let's say, relationship of love. This could be a family member, this could be a friend, this could be someone, it's whoever you thought of, all right? Most likely it is a romantic relationship. The Seven of Pentacles here, or the Seven of Cups underneath the bottom of the deck. This is daydreaming. This is about saying, yeah, if things were just different. I feel like you're trying to get this person to see a perspective of if you would just give up this desire or this. It feels like a preoccupation with independence. And being independent, you can still be independent in a relationship. Whenever I see the devil attached to it, though, this is kind of giving me hyper attachment. Like, I do not want to give up my singlehood. I do not want to give up my independence. If you're dealing with a fixed sign, then that could very well be a bit of a stumbling block. I only mention that because we do have Scorpionic energy here. We also have Capricorn energy here. Scorpio is a fixed sign. Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, or Scorpio, that could definitely be a bit of an issue because this person feels very kind of resolute in their very the energy that's coming off of the cards is like, I will not budge. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, and the King of Pentacles. It's like, and the Four of Swords. I don't feel like you two are in contact at this point in time. I feel like your person is exploring options for mastering their own stability. This is giving someone who wants to be self-sufficient, who does not want to rely on anyone. Maybe this person has been hurt in the past, brutally, and they're saying, yeah, the only person that I can count on is me. Hyper independence. Okay, this can be an attachment issue. This could be something stemming from experiences in the past, up to and including the way that they were raised as a child. Okay, it's not necessarily their fault. This is something that you can work with. This is something that you can go to therapy for. This is something that if you truly do want this, and this person does as well, you're both going to have to work at this relationship. I see you wanting to do that. I see you wanting to get on the same page with this person and them wanting to get on the same page with you. What I see here is that this person is not willing to budge whenever it comes to their independence. Don't rein me in. I've not heard that in a while. Very southern, very Texas thing here. Don't rein me in. Don't put me in a pen. You're not going to be able to control me. All right. I have a very stubborn and is very much like me. Um, I will do whatever I want to do. You're not going to stop me. All right. I will respect your opinion, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I decide to do. And this kind of feels like the person that you're dealing with. Excuse me, guys. My kid just went back to school, and of course, they bring home lovely germs. Closed off and guarded. Yeah, I do see that. I do see that your person does have a tendency to be closed off sometimes. Maybe very resistant. Maybe very stubborn whenever it comes to certain things. Renewal. Okay, this could speak to springtime. This could speak to a renewal or a, yes, reconciliation. Okay, a renewal of love or a renewal of something here within the relationship, a renewal of passion or a renewal of a desire to work through things. Family, for the good of family. And I do see that here with the Ten of Cups. You could have a family with this person, and you could be saying, look, for the good of our family. If this is an unhealthy relationship, if this is an unhealthy devil, if your person is consistently, if this person is selfish to a fault, in other words, they invest only in themselves, and the only thing that they care about is selfish desires, then this may not be. Then this could be about saying, yeah, I do need to let some things go, and I do need to let this person go along with that, along with the emotions of dissatisfaction, because it is best for my family, for the family in general. That is going to be an extreme case, all right? One like I have faced in my past, where I had someone who was extremely toxic and very selfish. Still is. Cold, control. Oh, okay. Again, I feel like you're dealing with somebody here who is very cold, calculated, who is very, and I don't mean that in a bad way, all right? I can be very cold and calculated in my own Virgo way. I look at everything, I'm very analytical, okay? Pisces, you're very, very loving, very emotional, very intuitive. You feel a lot, okay? You may be dealing with someone who has an off switch for their emotions. I do. I have an Aquarian moon, and whenever I decide to turn my emotions off, it's like turn it off, and I do, and I'm fine with it. You may be dealing with someone like that, and you may feel like they're just a brick wall to try and get through, and you may be saying, listen to your emotions, listen to your emotions, and this person is saying, no. If you're dealing with somebody who's that resistant, there's no amount of bargaining with this person and getting them to open up their heart space. This is a tough one because I want to give you good, grounded, solid advice, and I'm seeing both ways here in the cards. So honestly, it could, and in the oracles, it could honestly go either way. I do want to see what messages. Take these with a grain of salt, okay? Because what I think that we're dealing with here, what it looks like that we're dealing with here, is something that you've got somebody with a very resistant kind of mindset. And once they make their mind up about something, they're going to stick to it, okay? It's their independent is kind of a my way or the highway kind of, but without the emperor or the king of wands, which I would typically associate with that kind of attitude. Let's go ahead and see what messages, and again, take these with a grain of salt. I knew you were the one when I met you. Pisces, I kind of feel like that's you. That oh, I don't want to. I can't go another day without you. I'm not feeling that in the cards. I want to hold you. I've been manifesting you. Pisces, if this is true, then I feel like these are all of yours. I don't want to be toxic anymore. Okay, your person could be saying, all right, I will admit that I have a problem here. If they are willing to open up to that and say, I don't want to be toxic anymore, then this is something that you're going to have to really work through with this person. I want to hold you. I've been manifesting you. I can't go another day without you. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. Okay, again, hyper independence. If this person is saying this, if that is your person, then I feel like, yes, they are more, they do not want to commit because they are having this thought of, what if there is something better out there? And I know that does not make you feel any better, but with hyper independence and with being very like attached to your singlehood, there's always the thought of, what if I'm settling down with the wrong person? If this person is one is a ride or die, then they may be saying, I really, really, really need to make sure that this is the Ten of Cups for me. That we are Emperor, Empress, that this is never going anywhere. You may be dealing with someone who is only willing to marry once, commit once, and that will be for like the rest of eternity. And again, this could be in regards to something that has happened to them in the past. This could be something that they have grown up with this ideology that this is the way that they want their life to be. I feel like you're trying to convince this person we are on the same page. We do want the same thing. We are working toward and building toward the same goal here. This almost feels like you're trying to have to convince this person. And with that in mind, I want you to think, if you have to convince this person, if you really have to sell your relationship to this person, especially if you've been together for 4 years, 3 years, um, let's say 10 months, is this really someone that you want to be with? If you're having to continually sell the idea of you two being together, this is kind of telling me that your person is very stubbornly saying, I'm still not sure yet, and I don't know if I ever will be. As far as the signs are concerned, we have Scorpio and we have Capricorn here. Okay, Earth, Air, Fire, and Water here all on the board. King of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Guys, just do what is in your best and highest good. If you want to continue taking your time with this person and trying to get them to commit or to come out of this very strong attachment to their singlehood or their own independence, then by all means, we all have free will. This is just what is coming out in the cards. Again, if you would like a more in-depth personal reading with me, you can book one in the description box down below. Check your moon, your rising, and your Venus if this did not resonate with you. Take care, guys, and I will see you again here soon. Make sure that you're subscribed, that you like, so that this channel will show up on your feed whenever I post new videos. Take care, guys, and I will see you again here soon. Mwah. Hey everyone, thank you so much for being with me here today. Whether or not you're here for your own sign or you're cross watching for someone else, thank you guys again, as always, for liking, for subscribing, and for letting me know how and if this resonated with you in the comments down below. If you would like a more in depth personal reading with yours truly, you can always check in the description box of every video, including this one, and find the link to my Etsy store. Guys, I thank you so much for all of your love and support, and I cannot wait to see you here on the next video. But with that in mind, if you want more content, then check out these videos here or go straight to the channel. I'll see you guys again here soon. Until then, take care.